our adventures back into the main story did not last for long, did they? Yep, that's kind of how this game works. There's so much other content to do. And you are going to have... We're going to be spending a lot of time just doing literally as much of it as I feel myself able to. So, what exactly are we going to do? Well, I have an idea. The question is, are we able to do it with any of the things on us? Actually, perhaps this will be the perfect time to get you to level 30. Nedrick Ironheart, I know you have some things for us. And I mean to see one of those things taken care of for our last thing today. Hello, Halatali. Hello there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in the corner of eastern Thanalan lies Halatali, and it is said there you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self. But in the dark of the shadow lurks wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skills and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the planes who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with Papa Joni near the entryway. You got it? Eastern Thanalan, right? Well, we've been there a few times now. And we're gonna head back again. Our destination, should just show you where I'm heading, lies near the encampment where we found the letter that Ungust, or the leaflet that Ungust had made. So, do that, and yeah. That is where we must go. And there it is. I decided to skip ahead since the travel was very uninteresting for you all, so here we are. Oh, Papa Joni? If it is the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. Permit me tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue. Halatali means the land of many shadows. It is here that our distant ancestors first settled in, but you have not come all this way for a lesson in history. Shush! Listen well. Do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the works of no wind, my friend, nor the rumbling that doing of any shadow. Those are the calls of Halatali. And now the beasts once kept from the Colosseum lurk ahead. And these are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No, they are those within that even the might of the mortal flames cannot tame. From the looks of you, you must be Lusaminia. I received heard from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray you are able to find your way out. Don't worry. I'm not afraid. I've been through this dungeon before. But yeah. This is our destination. This is what we are doing. And I guess here lies the question. Can I do this in duty support? I cannot. I cannot do it in duty support. You know what that means? We actually get to see other people for the first time. It's gonna take a few minutes for us to actually get them though, because we are DPS. Yeah. Still, should all work out well. Oh my god, that took a while. I was literally just reading stuff on my phone. Or, actually no, I was not reading. I'm not gonna even hide it. I was looking at furry artwork. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I'm down bad. But here we are. Here's Halatali. And our first time going into one of these dungeons, not with, one sec. I don't need to see those things. It's our first time doing one of these dungeons with actual players, so this will be interesting. Tara Argentum, Amy Moon, the rest of ya, Sensei Jin, nice to meet ya. Just gotta keep up a bit. So yeah, when you're a DPS or a healer and you're playing with actual players, you're gonna see a lot of what we're seeing now. You're gonna see people take a few more enemies than we were seeing with the NPCs. This is because people are trying to get through it for reasons outside of just, you know, what we were doing it for earlier. We weren't trying to just see everything. They're probably gone through here quite a few times, especially since one of them is a scholar, and that's not a job we can get until we reach Heavensward. But yeah, you get the idea. Wham, 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 wham. But yeah, they're here in order to level up from the duty roulette, something that we've had access to basically since, I believe, either Sastasha or Tamtara. I would want to say Tamtara because I feel like that makes more sense, but yeah. The point is, we got a lot of quests here that can be done, or no, a lot of people are running these earlier dungeons because there are people new to the game or on the free trial, and there are people who are looking to do duty roulette. And we're already at one of the bosses. Firemane! Hello there! Now, I don't know if this boss is going to be the exact same as it once was, but I want to keep an eye out. How this boss worked before is that there would be little flames that could appear on the outsides of the arena. They would slowly approach towards that big torch there, and as time would go, if you allowed them to reach the flames and didn't take them out beforehand, an AoE fire attack would consume the area. It wouldn't kill, but it would do a decent amount of damage. Okay, yes, it still does work. The Demantis is there. That is what we are supposedly trying to do it to. Just because there's no reason to really worry about it, because of how HP scaling, or just scaling, has been tipped so greatly in our favor in the time since then. Yeah, the first boss is already down. Loot rules. Well, yep. You're not the only one going for loot right now. I do not need that, so I will pass it up to them. You are not guaranteed for loot, though, put simply, in these places. You are not. Just want to make sure. Okay, I did. We're just waiting on someone else to do things that... Oh, frick. I didn't think this through. I just wanted to trick attack! Please, allow me trick attack. There we go. I got one. That's all I wanted. Here, what's going to happen is that there's going to be chains along sides by the arena. They can do a few things. They can drop chests, they can drop lightning sprites. Lightning sprites of different numbers, for a matter of fact. I believe there's something else as well that they can do, but I can't quite remember. And they chose lightning sprite. And I'm glad that you remembered, because yeah. We want to take out these lightning sprites before they possibly overwhelm us later. If you're speedrunning this dungeon, your hope is, of course, that the RNG gives you favor and that you don't get too many lightning sprites. The chances of that, though, are, I think, stacked against you. I believe you have far more chance of getting lightning sprites than you do of getting chests. So you typically get at least 1 or 2 chests in a given dungeon. And wham wham wham! Take out this mantis here. Everything seems fine. We are down here now. So attack them. The tank is gonna pull all the enemies in this area. And as the healer, it is your job to keep the tank alive. Again, keep the tank alive. Unless you want the poor rogue slash slash scholar in your party to die. Why the heck wasn't I attacking anything? Well, I will not question. Okay, here comes another. We got lucky there. There's a chain over in this direction. I'm going to choose to open that up. A gas bomb. That's the other thing. That is not that bad to get, because they'll just explode themselves. So as long as you're not standing near them, you'll be fine. Or at least I should hope you'll be fine. Please tell me you're not standing next to the gas bomb. Standing inside of attacks is not exactly the best way of doing things. That's for, it seems that we missed one. The question is, which one did we miss? Oh. There's this here. Doctor's Bill. That's for Marauder. Might as well grade that. If no one else wants it, though, there we go. We got 2 gas bombs, 1 lightning spray, or maybe 2 lightning sprites, and a chest. So I'd say that worked out pretty well for us. Our destination lies over here. What is our second boss? It is still the same boss. Got it. You there! Thunderclap Guivar. You are not a fun boss to deal with. That is for certain. Most of the arena here is covered in water. For right now, we are fine to just stand in the water. So trust me when I say that after a point, we're going to want to get out. Specifically now, because they are going to electrocute said water. From there, we need to take out you all through throwing knives. And bam. And now back to Thunderclap. Which should probably not be standing where I am. And let me guess, we're gonna still get one more. Yes. And you. Bam bam. Bam bam. Get out of the way of the range attack. Where the heck are you? Oh, because you're trying to attack something else. Okay. And now for the final push. We should have you all taken care of. Right? Yeah, definitely. We should be fine. There you go, and there's level 30. So we'll be able to, during the next episode, we'll be able to have some fun. I'll pass up on that. I'll read that. And that's everything. So, go through the etheric flow. And onwards. I'm going to head into here and... There we go. That's how trick attack should go. It's a bit awkward using it in dungeons, definitely. But hey, you can pull it off. It just takes some practice. And that, nice. Through these doors. And right up ahead is already the end of the dungeon. As you can see, this goes a little quicker when it's just you, when it's not with NPCs. The only reason I do it with NPCs most of the time is because DPS queue is hell, and yeah, DPS queue sucks. That's the best way I have to say it. But anyways, let's do this. Tangota, that's how you say your name, I believe. I might be reading that wrong. Nope, we are reading it right. Anyways, when he has the flame hands around him, we need to go ahead and take care of everything else that surrounds him. Because he is currently not attackable. Now he is though. So, head back in. And... bam! We can't attack him again. We need to fight the fire sprites. Which, thankfully, is going pretty well. And it would definitely be going better, too, if I was actually hitting them. Everything is fine, though. Everything is fine. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. We're getting hit by the Damascuses, or... Are those Damascus? The Mantis. Yeah, it basically is they're a combination of the other two bosses that we faced here. But with that, another level up, and a boss down. Nice. I feel so much more insignificant in the face of everyone else. Also, something else that you can do. Player accommodations. Always give it to healer or tank. And in this case, all I have left is the healer, so yeah. What is here? Oh! Well, yes, I'm going to take that. Nice. I don't need this. And, So, yeah, I'll go over that in a moment. One of the things that we just got, if I were to open my inventory, is a orchestron roll. You know those machines from like olden Western days that played music and stuff for you? Also, we got a level 18 King Colfair. Oh, we need to be in a settlement to use it. No, wait. Also, I don't think I want to use that on you anyway. We are going to head back to Lusaminia real quickly to show how this all works. No, please. And there you go. Yeah, we're gonna head back to our inn room in Lusaminia. So, now that we are in here, over in the corner of pretty much every inn room in the game is the orchestron. In here, you will find a list of all of the songs in the game, and all of them you can obtain all of them to play in the in-room. So give me a moment here, because I need a... Oh, no. What I want to do is I want to find where the one is I just got. Was that it? Yeah, there we go. The Lotus. So yeah, now it plays the song from Halatali. But I'm gonna just be honest with you. Base of Realm Reborn songs are not as good as what we get later on. Like, really not as good as what we get later on. Especially since the loop kind of stops after a time to make way for the battle music, and yeah. This is remedied in post ARR and later, so you will get to see that. The other thing that we got is something I'm going to equip Conjurer for. And the reason for that is because, well, it's a weapons culper. We want this on a job that can actually use it. I'd say that this is probably the job that can use it. In fact, yeah, everything looks a bit better, and we are good. Reassign Conjurer. There we go. So, I think with that all said, let me take a look at the time here. That dungeon took a lot less time than I expected, but I don't think I have the time to do another one. So, with this shorter last episode of this recording session done, thank you all so much for coming today. I hope you all had a great time watching along. Next time on Final Fantasy 13, we're going to be doing a bunch of side stuff since, you know, we were kind of told to rest and all that and also we just can't get away from side content. We're going to be doing stuff for Rogue, and I'll also probably have us do stuff for Archer, Marauder, and Fisher, and otherwise as well. I don't know about Culinarian, but yeah. I plan to get everything leveled up. Even if I'm not really showing these too much on screen, or like any of the fish I'm catching or anything, you get the idea. So, with that said, thank you all for coming. I'll see you all next time.